A very good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my subscribers, my listeners all over the world. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please press the subscription button and later put the notifications that when we put a new video, you're the first person to see it. Today we are going to look at reasons or causes that brings about a weakness in erection in men. Why do men always have weak erection? You know, it has been a question of so many men in my inboxes, both on TikTok, Facebook, WhatsApp, and on YouTube. They told me, please discuss about this. We want to know what is causing us have weak erection. Now, with weak erection, mainly it affects people who have some diseases, though some may not have diseases. But for example, people who have diabetes mellitus, you can have a weak erection. But what could be the reason, apart from you having diabetes mellitus, to have weak erection, and how can you prevent it? So today we are going to look at how you can prevent, and maybe later we shall make for you a video of what causes weak erection. But today I've come with remedies of weak erection, and our first point is you stay hydrated. Most of the times when you are dehydrated, it does not only affect the skin, it does not only affect the kidneys, it does not only affect the body systems like the digestive system, it can also affect you in terms of erection. Your erection may not be okay because remember also blood needs water to move, and blood has to move into the veins that supply your penis in order to support your erection. So if you are dehydrated, believe me not, your erection will be affected. So if you want to control this, my brother, you stay hydrated. My other point I'll talk about is regular exercises. You know, as men, we ought to do exercises. Exercises do not only help our lungs so that we can be breathing very well, or our muscles, or they do not help us to lose weight. They can also help the muscles of your penis that supports your penis in order to help you in good erection. But if a person who does not do exercises, you live a sedentary lifestyle, you drive from work to home, from home to parties, back to work, it always affects your erection because your body is not having enough activity. Your muscles, your actin and myosin in your muscles are not being put at work, and as a result, you may have a weaker erection. Then another thing is controlling emotions. You know, most of the times when we are stressed, when we lose our people we love, or maybe it is a business, you have lost money, you tend to be stressed. Believe me, if you are stressed and you are in emotions, you just you don't know what is going to happen tomorrow, your business is going to fall, or they are going to take your house because of the bank, believe me not, your erection will not be good. But if you know how to control that stress, if you know how to control that anxiety, your erection will be okay. It's like a student going to do exams. When they are stressed, when they are emotionally touched, maybe they have lost a father or an important person to them, believe me not, even if the student was right, they do not perform very well. So if it can affect the brain, then still it can affect your erection. Another point I would like to talk about is stopping smoking and alcohol. My brothers who are listening to me, or my sister who is listening on behalf of your boyfriend or husband, smoking will affect the erection of your husband or your boyfriend. Why? Because smoking contains nicotine. This nicotine is going to cause vasoconstriction of the muscles that are of the veins that do supply your penis with blood. And if the penis is not receiving enough blood, erection is going to be a problem. So my brother listening to me that are smoking, I know some of you already have problems with erection, and you're asking where it is coming from. It is coming from the smoking you're taking. Then my brothers who are drinking alcohol, alcoholic people, you're going to have problems with erection. Believe me not, the time you drink alcohol, you're not so much active in bed compared to the time when you're not taking alcohol. So in alcohol, there are so many ingredients, there are so many chemicals, there are so many preservatives they put in that alcohol that's going to affect your erection, my brother. So if you want to have a good erection, then stop alcohol and stop smoking, or stop taking shisha, those who are taking shisha. Then another point is I will encourage you to have a very good foreplay. What do I mean? Most men, after you've left work, you feel like you want sex, somebody has stimulated you, you don't do any foreplay, go into a woman, and within 2 minutes you're done. it's because you didn't do a foreplay. Most women want it so much also to stimulate them. But for you, you think when you just come and have it, you will continue having the same speed that you started with up to the end. Believe me not, you won't, because you've not had enough foreplay to allow your erection to come out the way it's supposed to come out. So my brother, always do a foreplay before you do anything. Then the other thing I would advise you, my brothers or my fathers outside there, is to eat enough fruits and vegetables. We know fruits and vegetables help to build your immunity. A weaker immune system will mean also a weaker erection, because remember, it is the immune system that supports us. In the immune system, we have white blood cells, red blood cells, and platelets. Red blood cells supply oxygen, supply blood. So if your immunity is weaker because you're lacking fruits and vegetables, that will make them be stronger. Believe me not, you're going to have problems with your erection. Then lastly, my brothers, what I would like to talk about for you is avoiding masturbation. You know, masturbation will not affect how long your erection will be. In fact, it may assist you to have a longer erection. But you may have pain in the flanks. You may have pain when you're coming or when you're getting done as a man. You may have that pain. So most times when men have pain, they get tired of sex. So it will affect your erection. So if you want to have a very good erection, then you have to avoid such activities of masturbation, because when you have pain as a man, believe me, you won't do what you're supposed to do in bed as a man. So I thank you so much, my listeners, my subscribers all over the world that have been tuned in today listening to this video. If you haven't, if your friend hasn't listened to it, please, I advise you to share it to him. Let him listen to it and get to know how he can have a very good erection in order to maintain his marriages. Because in Africa, I know so many marriages have been broken because of weak erection. The cultures tell women, if your man can't do this, give him this medicine, give him this medicine. So many have taken concoction of drugs and they haven't helped them. So before you begin taking the medicine, you know you are the problem. So unless you solve the problem, you as you, even the herbals or the medicine you're getting from the pharmacies to help you in erections, Viagra, sildenafil, etc., it won't help you unless you know where the problem is coming. If your problem is coming from the things I've discussed today, please stop them if you want a very good erection. I remain your friend Royal Mark. Stay tuned in for another video that is going to be so much important for you. So if you haven't subscribed, do so, because you're doing me bad and you're doing yourself bad. I told you I will continue bringing for you the best information, research based, and that has been proven by scientists. Thank you so much. I love you and God bless you. Bye-bye.